Hey everyone, this is a overdue December pickups video. So that includes all of our Christmas gifts to each other and from others.
Yes,
so.
And I realize it's almost the end of January.
That's okay.
Sorry. Better late than never though, right?
It might even be the end of January by the time you're watching this. But better late than never, like Megan said.
Exactly.
So why don't we just get to it? Stay tuned and enjoy the show. So, where should we start?
Oh boy. Well, why don't we start with... Well, you can go first.
Okay.
It's a season of giving. I'm giving you first dibs on sharing what was given to you.
It's just past the season of giving, so she's passing it on to me. We got stuff from a lot of our friends. Some were Christmas gifts, some were just gifts handed to us as just a friendly little token of friendship. And one of those is our friend Tony gave us a sealed copy of F-Zero GP Legend for the Game Boy Advance.
That
so sealed and
ooh, so new.
Looks great. Plus, I love getting more Game Boy or Game Boy Advance games in the collection because these boxes, more than any other cardboard box system, these ones tend to be gone from existence.
Because stupid kids like me thought boxes were useless. And I don't want this junk, and I'm gonna crush it and get rid of it because I was a dumb kid. So
she was a dumb kid.
I learned my lesson.
Some things never change. I covered my mouth this way so she could hear everything I said. I kid. All right, so that was so. Thank you, Tony. That was a cool game to get. And then we got some other stuff.
Yes.
Too.
Shout out to my cousin Mandy. Girl, you sent me. Well, you sent us, not me. An awesome little care package, which we still have to send out yours.
We have stuff for you.
We do have stuff for you. We're just
still assembling.
Lazy. So anyway, she got us. Oh my goodness.
Well, this shirt.
This shirt.
Which
awesome,
is a cool
awesome
Mega
shirt.
Man style Star Wars shirt, which I thought was really cool. And even though these are stars, like pixelated stars, we got it before Christmas, and it reminded me of like snowflakes. So it's the kind of holiday looking, even though it's Star Wars. But very cool. Thanks, Mandy. I love the shirt. It fits great, and we're in it plenty of time since then.
Definitely. So. Also from my cousin, I got this awesome Minish cap. Or was it
Wind Waker, I think.
Wind Waker. No, I think it was Minish Cap.
Was it Minish Cap?
Yeah, it's Minish Cap. It's got the little cap.
Toon Link game. I don't know which one.
Yeah, like a blanket. I'm actually using it as a tapestry.
Yeah, we're
hanging it. It's in my
up.
Hall of Zelda.
We'll show you a picture.
Because I'm so afraid to use it as a blanket.
We'll insert a picture of it right now. So that was the picture of it.
So it's badass.
Really awesome.
You can tell it's really, really awesome. So she got us that. She made a couple of CDs for me. Also gave us, which I ate already, little Mario gummies, which were very, very tasty. I enjoyed those. Good. So it was awesome. Very awesome gifts. Very thoughtful. Thank you, Mandy and Duncan. I'm sure you had some part in that too.
As well, yeah. So cool. So yeah, that was the first part of the Christmas giving. Stay tuned for a couple more pickups, and we'll show you more after that. So this Christmas we went to our buddy Oleg, Mr. Syntastic as he's known on YouTube, and you've seen him in other past Sprite.
And at this point you've probably seen his video where the bromance
drunk slobs.
Yeah, and I apparently disappeared at some point.
Yeah, she fell asleep and went upstairs and fell asleep.
But
we had a great time.
I think I fell asleep during that last match.
That's, if it's on camera,
I might have. I might have dozed off.
But just the fact that we're playing games, come on, handshake. You beat me in Smash, or not Smash, in Street Fighter, so
and you beat me in Smash.
It's we kind of evened it out. We shared video game magazines that we got from Frank at Forgotten Freshness. So tonight's all been about equality and balance.
Is this my magazine? Is this my pile?
We had a great time this Christmas, and Oleg we got Oleg a game, and Oleg got us a few things. So why don't you show what Oleg got you?
Because he's awesome. I tried to be all stealthy with that. It didn't work. I got another Kirby! Yay! Which will go with my... I have another Kirby chilling around
somewhere.
here.
There's a regular Kirby.
But I got a Kirby I don't know why I'm
It's
looking
around
up
here
at the
somewhere.
ceiling. He's not up in the ceiling.
He's not in the ceiling, but we have him.
I got awesome Jester laser beam. I don't know technically which Kirby
Yeah, I
is
don't know
called,
what it
but
says on
I know
this,
it's
but-
the one that has like the little like
Yeah, like
beam
a
thingy.
star beam or whatever.
So yeah.
Yeah,
he's
that
so
was cool.
cute, and I'm happy because I love Kirby. Anything Kirby makes me happy.
And then Oleg got a game for us as well that he was looking through what PS4 games we had so far since we got our PS4, and he saw we didn't have this. And it's a pretty big one. I know it's disappointing to a lot of people, but it's also really popular to a lot of people, and so it'll be good to actually be able to make my own opinion by playing it. And that is Destiny. So very hyped up game, and I'm a big fan of the Halo series, so just the similarities to Halo I'm going to enjoy, even if it's disappointing overall. So awesome to get that, and we should play together. We'll pick a weekend to start playing together at the same time, because I don't really want to play with somebody who's played a million hours of this already, because it's so new to me. So
yeah,
we'll check it out. But thanks, Oleg, for that. And then we also got as gifts. This was from our nieces, Michelle and Angelica. They know us so well, and they got these
these
cool
are freaking awesome
Nintendo cartridge-looking pillows, and they have like fake games on them, like Lava Jump, which
and
is
I
like
got Unicorn's Revenge, which I was laughing. Like, I love the cover of this, because not only is unicorn with an awesome rainbow in the back, the Satan's just like kind of chilling over here. I'm not quite sure why. Like,
I know.
Like you fight Satan or something. I wish this was a game. I wish this was
Unicorn's
a game, but I'll
Revenge.
happily take it in pillow form.
Yes, and they're super soft and comfortable, and they go on our futon.
I think it was from Think Geek.
Think Geek, I think they said.
Yeah, they have some awesome stuff. If you haven't been to their site, which I don't know who hasn't, but if you haven't been, you gotta check that stuff out.
Yeah, they got a lot of cool things, and this was just a great addition to our game room. So very awesome. They were like, "Oh, I know they're not real games advertised." And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's it's like an homage to the old cartridge." And like I said, they're really comfortable pillows, so they're gonna go on our futon in the game room. So
wait, this unicorn's breathing a fireball out, and he's about to stomp on Satan's head. Certain.
So thank you guys for that. That was really awesome.
Awesome gifts, guys. Thank you.
And lastly, we gotta give major props to our nephew Cameron, who went all out on us.
Yeah, he did.
Megan, if you want to start showing some of the stuff.
Sure. Oh man, these are all really awesome presents. And yes, he got us multiple presents because he's awesome. So the first thing he got me, which I haven't actually taken it out of the box yet and tried it, but I mean it's a Wiimote.
It's a Wiimote.
It's a Wiimote. But it's a peach Wiimote, so now I have a pink one because I've wanted a pink one.
Those are really cool, the ones that have the Nintendo characters. So.
Yeah, so the box is pretty cool. But I'm gonna actually use this soon. I just haven't had a chance to yet. But yeah, this
really awesome.
Very, very awesome. Next thing Cameron got was the NES Remix Pack, which I played the first like NES Remix that came out on like the
we downloaded on Wii U.
Nintendo Shop or Wii U Shop, and so much fun, great party games, good to play with like other people and stuff too. But if you're not familiar with it, it pretty much like it's just like the title says, it's an NES remix. It takes old Nintendo games, remixes them into like newer, or it makes, I'm trying to think the best way to describe it, like it makes little challenging, like it'll take a part of that game and it'll say like, oh hey, reach the, like say we're playing a Mario level and reach the pole within an allotted time, or find this in the allotted time. So it's something you would have done playing the original game, but you have like a time limit, or you have to like not take as many hits or something. I totally botched the explanation of that, but it's well worth it. It's really cool though. And it's fun if this, you know, especially if you're new to the retro stuff, it gets you kind of like introduced to that. Or if you're like us that's really into retro stuff, it's kind of a good like, nostalgia. It's
a good way to revisit the old games. Like they even have some crossovers. Like you can play Donkey Kong, but you're playing as Link from Legend of Zelda in Donkey Kong, so you can't jump, and it's like cool challenges like that to switch up the gameplay. And like it says, remix. So.
Yeah, and this one's cool too because if I'm correct, it has the original Super Mario Brothers. You play as Luigi, but then you play it reversed.
Yeah,
so I haven't tried that out yet. But yeah, very, very awesome. Last present from Cameron.
Amazing.
This, all his gifts were amazing, but this, I'm completely mind blown. I didn't even know this was something that was offered yet. And he got this from the Crunchyroll site. I can't talk, sorry. And that is a little Wind Waker link. It's a little, it's the actual Wind Waker link. I have not opened this yet. I'm probably gonna open it at some point. Maybe do an unboxing because I did one for my Figma link a few months ago. Yeah, or last year. Yeah, it was last year. Ooh.
Yeah, last year we did. I know.
But yeah, it's just freaking awesome. Same thing with the
Different
other one,
poses
like
and
different
faces.
poses, different faces you can switch out.
Yeah, really
just
cool.
Beautiful.
And I think the
box art.
What is the brand? Oh, Nendoroid is the. So Figma Link was the other one. This is Nendoroid.
Yeah.
They do other figures as well, just like Figma.
Yeah, and I
but
said, I didn't even know this existed. So
being as all the fans we are,
you
it
could
was
probably
really
get
cool
it from
to-
like Amazon and eBay. And
They
all
probably
that
have it all
stuff,
over the place, but
I think, like I said, Crunchyroll. Which I didn't know they had an online store you could buy
yeah.
stuff. I thought it was just where you could watch like anime. So they have this whole other side of them that I'm totally like, whoa! So I have this now, and it'll go in my Hall of Hyrule,
Zelda
as I'm
stuff.
calling
We'll do
it.
an update later in the year of more Zelda stuff. So
Thank
Pretty
you,
cool.
Cam. Really awesome gifts, and you got hooked up with some
Oh
good
yeah.
stuff too.
Well,
so
a while back, Cameron got me Persona 4 Golden for the Vita, which I started and really liked, but I kind of wanted to wait and play some other Persona games. And then he ended up getting me Persona 2 for the PSP, and I started that, and I was like, ooh, this is really good too. But it was like a long. Yeah, I was in the middle of other games, and it's a long game. So, wouldn't you know? Christmas comes around, and Cameron went all out Persona for me. He got Persona 3, and this is the FES edition, or FES, I don't know how it's pronounced, but Persona 3, which is the one I want to start with. So now that I have that, I can start with it. And it's complete, got really cool artwork, and the Persona series are published by Atlas, so also not only a series I wanted to play, but another Atlas game for the collection.
Oh, yeah.
And then he got the original Persona 4. So we have Persona 4 Golden for the Vita, which is kind of like a remastered with extra content version. And then this is the original one, and it's got a little sampler soundtrack disc with it. So really cool to have that. And then these two games, Persona 3 and 4, their characters went on to be in the new release Persona Q, Shadow of the Labyrinth, for 3DS, and they had three versions of it. They had the standard game by itself, they had a mid-sized cardboard edition that had a soundtrack, and then they had this one which has a ton of stuff. It has like tarot cards and a cool case, which I can show you.
He's nice enough to let me
I'm
borrow.
here to borrow it because her other one's a little big. So it's got characters in the back, great artwork and colors, and it's really cool. And it's got a soundtrack and the game itself. But so Cameron's got me set.
Atlas special
Oh yeah,
editions.
they do the best.
Superb.
So Cameron really hooked me up with Persona. So as you can see, there's I now have 2, 3, 2 versions of 4 and Persona Q. So
this game I gotta
awesome.
definitely play through the series. I don't know if the rest of the games play like this, but I didn't realize this was like kind of first person.
Yeah, this one's like Etrian Odyssey. If anybody's played those. So.
Dungeon Crawl. Is it Dungeon Crawler? Etrian
Kind of,
Odyssey was
yeah.
kind of dead. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, it definitely looks very intriguing. The style of it looks absolutely amazing. So
Thanks, Cam.
Yeah, after you play this, I'm gonna give this a whirl.
Yeah, so pretty cool. Lastly is the gifts, the video game related gifts that we got each other. So
yeah,
we figured
we gave and got some pretty cool stuff. I got everything on my list that I wanted.
Yeah.
So
I think
me first?
Yeah, why don't you start?
Okay, cool. How about I start with... Let me start with this one.
Yeah.
This I'm currently playing. I'm almost
Awesome.
done. Is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Game is freaking adorable.
Fantastic.
And I'm really happy that Toad finally has his own game.
And the disc is in the Wii U.
Yeah, because I'm playing it. But really, really awesome. And the game is, I think it's going to be fairly short, but it ends up being a little longer than you think it's going to be, because I'm about halfway, 3/4 of the way through it, I think. And yeah, there's different like chapters of it. So I played through like the first 20 levels, and then I was like, oh, that's it, that's the end of the game. And then it surprises you with some more levels. So it's not quite as short as you think.
Yeah,
it's
but
gonna
very
be.
creative, oozing with creativity with each level. So.
It's so much fun, and pretty much those levels from those levels from like 3D or
3D World. Mario 3D World had those
so
Captain
it's
Toad
just
levels.
more of those, only in its
and
own
way
game.
better too. Like
yeah. And there's a lot of variety too in this game too. It's not
Awesome.
it's not just each level is like you go through a little world like that. There was a couple levels that were kind of like first person-y. Like I was playing and I was going through like a mine cart.
Yep.
Or mine shaft kind of thing. It's pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Just super cute,
Great
super
graphics.
adorable. So
Really fun.
yeah.
So that was a good one.
Good pick.
So Megan got me a game that I've been wanting for a while, and I wanted this version because it has extra content in addition to the original game, and that is Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. And I played a demo of it on PS3 a while back, and it had a lot of cool features, a big RPG, open world, kind of got like a third-person Skyrim kind of overall feel, but it got more of a Japanese flair to it. It's made by Capcom, and so some of the mechanics and stuff feel a little more Japanese, and it's got like, you can climb on giant enemies, kind of like Shadow of the Colossus on a smaller scale, little things like that I really like just from playing the demo. So I've heard it's got a pretty good following, and now I can actually play it because Megan got it for me, so thanks.
Yeah, me. Next thing Nate got for me, which I've been wanting this game for a while. I still haven't tapped into it yet, but I'm looking.
We almost have twice.
Yeah, we're waiting for you, Cam. So
Cameron,
we get the three of us. Definitely got to play this. And this is Diablo Reaper of Souls. This is the Ultimate Evil Edition. I can't talk. Ultimate Evil
Edition.
Edition. I just need like Mr. Bigglesworth right now.
Yeah.
I also need to be bold and wearing like.
And have a scar on your face and talk like this.
I'm nowhere near Dr. Evil, but this is the Ultimate Evil Edition. Has
Extra
Diablo 3
content.
extra content, all that stuff. So yeah. Very excited to play
Got this for her on a Black Friday sale. So actually, it's Black Friday weekend, so got it for a good price.
So very excited to play
Why don't you
that.
show your other one too?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll get mine out of the way.
The last game Nate got for me, I started playing this last spring, summer. Absolutely love this game. Unfortunately, just because there's so many other games I want to play, I didn't get to play as much of it as I wanted to, but I'd like to eventually play more, especially now that they came out with like a I'm trying to think of it. I don't know.
Port?
Port, yeah, thank you.
It says special edition on it, but we're not really sure.
But
what
yeah,
the special
PS4 came out with Terraria for PS4, and I think they did one for Xbox.
We were
One
playing it
and
on
Vita.
Vito's how we had it before. I think, was it a PlayStation Plus game?
It was a free one. Yeah.
So that's how she started it,
and it's absolutely awesome. It's a lot like Minecraft, only it's 2D, but you're crafting weapons and
cool box art.
Making houses and stuff. It's a little bit harder than Minecraft, but
Comes
it's
with
still really
some
cool.
decals of
Yeah.
pixel characters and stuff.
And there's also
really cool.
when you take this little slip cover off, there's this really cool
Great inside artwork, or not inside, but
cover art.
Cover artwork covered
and
by
then
the slip
inside, this edition came with this little like patch.
Yeah, it's of the same wizard
And
mage
this
guy.
also came with
Really cool.
a little print of like a Terraria guy fighting one of those big like Eye of Cthulhu.
But it's in like realistic artwork instead of the
it's
pixel
pretty.
art.
It's
So
pretty rad. So yeah, I
just
got
a
that.
cool, and it was a cheap game, brand new. It's still cheap if you can get it at the store.
And I absolutely love this game, and I want to play it again, only like not by myself, because I hear it's a little bit easier when you're playing with other people, whereas when I was playing it was kind of like it was a little tough.
And I haven't played it yet, but I heard that a lot of people online were comparing it as if you mixed Minecraft and Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is one of my favorite games of all time. So I definitely gonna check it out.
Yeah, and
as well.
it's just awesome. Like so many areas to explore and find stuff, and I died so many times when I was playing, but I still had that drive to keep going back and whether it was to get my stuff that I dropped when I died, or just to keep like plugging away and finding minerals and stuff. So it's such a fun game. It's so awesome. So I'm happy to have this for PS4.
Yeah. And then continuing with PS4, Megan, and actually continuing with the dragon theme, Megan got me this looks like a really good game. I started it just to check it out, but when I have some time I'm to really plunge into it, I'm going to play Dragon Age Inquisition. Won a lot of Game of the Year awards on a lot of places. Actually, the Geeksmith podcast that we have guest starred on for a couple weeks in a row, or a couple months, I guess. We did a Game of the Year with them, and we all kind of collectively agreed that this is probably the Game of the Year, just because it does a lot of really good things. And from the little bit I've played personally, I really enjoyed it. I loved the original Dragon Age Origins. Didn't play 2, but heard a lot of negative things about it. But I heard this is a return to form, and I really like what I played so far. So,
Yeah.
thank you.
What I really like about that, not to keep going into it, is the different like styles that you can play. Like you can either
classes.
take it for more of, or classes.
Oh, and
like you could either take more of a strategic,
more tactical or hack and slash.
Yeah, so that
Good
really
point.
appeals to me. That's very very cool. So looking forward to that. Last present I got from Nate, and totally was not expecting this. He seems to think I knew about it and I didn't. But super stealthy Ninja Nate got me. I guess this was my big gift for Christmas. So rewind, Christmas 2 years ago. Year ago, last Christmas, 2013, he got me a vinyl player, or
yeah, I can't remember the brand, but I got a pretty
know.
decent used record player from
record player. Thank you.
Vinyl player, same thing.
Vinyl player, but yeah. So anyway, this year, and this past year, I've been collecting vinyls, really into vinyls. Well, I found out the end of last year that they were going to come out with the soundtrack for GTA 5, not only on CD in a box set, but also in vinyl in a box set. And our local music store, Soundgarden downtown, had this, and I was totally blown away because I thought there was only like a limited.
Yeah, I thought I read like
copies.
5,000 were made.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but the fact that like our local record store got it in the area was pretty badass. So I saw it and I freaked out. I was
We were like,
oh. And
so I kind of snuck it out the door. I bought it. I bought it, but I snuck it out the door without her knowing.
He didn't
I thought she
feel it.
saw me, but
No, I was in derp world. I'm not distracted by something else. But yeah, so anyway, here it is. This is the music of Grand Theft Auto 5 in vinyl form. I'm not going to go through each record, but I am going to show you a little bit of it. If you can hold that.
It's got a nice textured box to it. It's not just plain cardboard. It's got a little soft, almost like velvety touch to it.
The inside has like the little 5
the
like
5
symbol.
from GTA 5. Yeah,
inside has this awesome artwork, the Rockstar logo with like made out of
speakers, boom boxes,
and
amps.
keyboards.
Really awesome.
Yeah, very very sick. It'd be kind of cool to hang that up. Comes with 6 vinyls, which I have listened to each of these at least several times.
It's not every single piece of music in the game, like every licensed song. It's kind of like the best of the score, the best of the licensed soundtrack.
At first, like when I found out, by the way, this is what the vinyls look like.
They're all different colors.
There's pink, blue, and this awesome like mango orange. Like they're all fluorescent.
They
They're
got
very
like
cool.
Marble texture to them.
Yeah, they kind of look like those bowling balls
really cool.
that the little kids use in the bowling alley.
Yeah,
like the little bright ones. But anyway, there's a lot of like original music on this. It's
made for
really,
the game.
really, really, really
awesome
good.
Soundtrack.
That I didn't think I'd like as much as I did, and I did, and it's amazing, and I could keep going on about it. But
she's listened to it quite a few times.
I've listened to these vinyls quite a bit. If you are lucky enough to get this, I highly recommend it. I just wanted to pull out one more vinyl. One more vinyl. Just to show off. Oh, you know what? The last thing, too, I wanted to show.
Yeah, that would be cool. The art book.
If you want to grab that.
Yeah, there's a little, it's not an art book per se, but it's
it lists all the
tracks. It's like a credits thing showing the tracks,
Yeah.
and it's got some of the great artwork from the game.
Yeah, and some artwork I haven't seen.
Yes, like this, I didn't see this in any of the loading screens. That's like the daughter of the main, or one of the main characters
It's
in the game.
another vinyl, by the way.
Yeah, really
Blue.
cool.
Pretty.
This one was on the loading screen. So this game has some really cool art. You'll see it in game in the loading screens, but some of these I didn't see, like I said, and so it's cool to see that they did even more art for the characters in the game and stuff. So just very high quality put together thing. So I was really happy, and I was really happy to get it for her because she mentioned it, and I was like, when she said how limited it was, I was like, well, I can't really afford to just wait on the computer and buy it right away. I kind of had to wait till our next paycheck and stuff to finish our Christmas shopping. So the fact that they had it at our local record store was pretty awesome.
And pretty badass, pretty awesome. Some presents you got me.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Well, I got one more to show that to close us off that Megan got me, and this is a game I've wanted for a long time. I'm a big, you should notice from our past year videos, I like shooters, whether they're scrolling, horizontal or vertical scrolling shooters, shoot 'em ups, but I also like on-rail shooters, like Kid Icarus Uprising, Panzer Dragoon 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, Sin and Punishment 1 and 2, they're great, and Star Fox, another great rail shooter. So I love shooters, and this game I saw on a Pete Dorr video. He did a video about rail shooters, and I was like, how did I never see this before? And not to be corny and tie into our name, but we are called the Sprite lovers, and we love a lot of 2D sprite work. And this game has great sprite work, and I was like sold instantly. So even if it doesn't play as well as I'm getting into the game, I'm really glad to have it just because of the art and stuff. And
yeah,
it's
pretty badass.
Soul Star for the Sega CD, and Sega CD gets a bad rap for having a lot of bad full motion video games and stuff, but there were a lot of cool hidden games like this that are of regular genres of games that are popular, not just a full motion video game. And this is so awesome. It's got behind the ship levels and mech levels, and it uses tons of like scaling and rotation and cool effects. Kind of reminds me of a lot of the stuff you'd see on Super Nintendo with the Mode 7 scaling. So really cool game. Very happy to have this in the collection. If I can open it. Don't have the foam piece, but those are easy to get. But it's a blue disc, and just really cool to see. And this company did one other game. I can't remember it offhand, but I'll mention it in a future video if I ever pick it up, or if I remember it, I'll just put it on our Facebook page. But really cool game that makes very good use of the hardware and isn't just full motion video. So awesome gift, thank you. Glad to finally have that, babe.
Go me.
So yeah.
So yeah, those were our December pickups.
Yeah.
So we didn't really buy anything
else. No,
just...
it was just a bunch of gifts from our friends and everybody else. Oh, and actually, we'll close out the video with other thing we did buy is our Amiibo update. We've become fiends for Amiibo, and we'll show you. We'll actually close out the video showing what we've gotten so far. So. Yep, so thanks for watching. We'll go over those a little more in the future, but for now, we'll see you next time, and enjoy the Amiibo display at the end. Hey guys, so as we said, we were going to close out the video with our Amiibo update, and as you can see already, there's more than what we had in our, I believe it was November pickups when we first started getting these. We kind of went all out, and we were pretty fortunate because we were able to get all of Wave 1 so far. So you'll see Mario, Peach, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Samus, which we had before, which is still probably my favorite because it's so detailed, Link, and then this is one of the Holy Trinity, is Wii Fit Trainer, and they call it that because these there's 3 of them that are super rare from the first allotment of them, and we did get that one, and then Fox, Pikachu, Villager, which is number 2 in the Holy Trinity, and we got Kirby and Marth, the final of the original Holy Trinity. So that's all of Wave 1. And then from Wave 2, we got Pit, which is hard to get now, Little Mac, and Diddy Kong's pretty common, Zelda's pretty common, Captain Falcon's another one that's super detailed. I don't know if you can tell in the video here, but really cool one, and Luigi. So we got all of Wave 1 and what was released during that wave. So hopefully the quest will not cost us too much more than the actual amount, because we were lucky to get these ones, and it's ridiculous how much these are going for from all the scalpers out there. And my buddy Oleg had a good video on his channel about that. I'll link to it in the description if I remember, and you can see about like the state of game collecting right now. It's just kind of really hard, almost harder than it's ever been, because things come out and people snatch them up to sell on eBay right away. So you gotta be really aggressive, and it's kind of disheartening when you're trying to collect because you have a passion for something like this. So